How did it go? Anyone hurt? Let me check on you. Phew, you're still in one piece. Okay. Anything new about the tokens? So those Fraxidus goons are here in Jinzhou now? Beats me. I've only ran into some bozos before. Those wackos are hell-bent on making their own resonators. Said there's no right or wrong when it comes to resonance powers, and everyone should have the right to—
They use mechanical manipulation to integrate parts of tacit discords into human bodies, seeking power with such gruesome acts. I cannot bring—
That Scar guy you mentioned.
I don't know what he wants from us.
I still can't wrap my head around what happened. I went over the files.
What happened to the village in the—
Don't worry. The crooks were brought to justice and most of the village. But I didn't find anything in the files about that
So Scar really did take her away. If only we could capture—
I'm so lost.
And then Scar went there to tamper with the site and You mean the Fraxidus was planning to tell you something about what had happened? Madam Magistrate knew her token was a warning.
How so? You mean she's got someone looking out?
Or maybe she prepared other means of— What's the matter? The legendary figure who If all of these have something to do with your true identity— Yes. He will all—
That same old TD. Come to think of it,
the Sister Mortifi said it's an— Yes. It's that now we have the Shichen of Wei and Vermilion Bird.
So Rover, you gonna try it now?
Symbols on the larger disc represent time. And we need— It's working. Symbols on the smaller disc represent direction. We have Huanglong of the East. White. It's not working.
Wow, you really solved it! Wait, I don't think it's something we're allowed to see. Quick, Yang, we should turn around. It's gotta be some super confidential stuff Madam Magis as public servants. Well, even though we're—
Chuzia has a point. I see. The Grand Libraries in Huanglong are renowned for their vast data. The Grand Libraries are vital for Huanglong's data security, managed by the—
Kinda like a big piggy bank inside the city hall.
Yes. You'll find the most— Rover, if you need to visit the Grand Library in Jinzhou to find— First, there is a strong link. Second, you must be a—
So you're super important to Jinzhou, maybe even all of Huanglong. Wow. I think we stumbled upon a real big shot when we didn't even know it.
What's the matter, Rover? Something wrong with the sundial? It is Jinzhou's political center, and it's also located at the city hall was built when Jinzhou was established. Why do you ask, Rover?
See? What did I say? Covert ops. Come on, Yang. It's just a one-on-one meeting with Madame Mag. Relax. Hey, are you really trying to stress her out?
I guess you're right. We'll be waiting for you.
As I expected. That must be the entrance to the database. Part of the building is submerged. I should be able to find the hidden path underwater. It seems I have a puzzle to solve. Guess I'll check on the mechanism in the middle first. I see. The control. So to gain access to the database, what is that sound coming from behind the symphodi? This must be one of the missing notes. Now, how do I connect it with the symphodi? Part of the score holder just lit up, as I expected. The drum over there seems to have unlocked. A bell just raised out of the water. So that's what it meant by having the bells guide my path. A new walkway has shown up. Seems I will need to look for more sonodiscs in there. Tacit discords? Inside the city hall? No, they're not real. They must be some kind of digital simulation. It seems they're the guards here. Interesting how I'm not hearing sirens, despite having destroyed every one of them. I suppose it's telling me where that sound. It's coming from the... This is the second sono disc. I should bring it to the symphony. The water level just dropped again. There's another 2 drums, one in the east and another in the west. I may find more sonodiscs down there. It seems locked. Guess I'll need to activate the other one first. So this is the right way to go. I am being fed just enough information to work out the puzzle. This does look like Miss Magistrate's doing. drum on the other side is unlocked. Guess I'll go check on it before I leave, just to be safe. The music I just heard, it must be the sono disc. Here it is. Time to deal with the guards. Jinzhou City Hall is the political hub, while the Grand Library holds vital. I've retrieved the third sono disc. Time to head back. Cherish every gain. Another platform. The bells will lead my path. Huh. I'll go work out the passageways. This feeling, I'm being watched, must be another sono disc. This is the fourth missing note. Almost there. But now the water is all gone. One last note to go. This is the last one. They've prepared quite the welcome for me. I have the last sono disc ready. Time to go back to the Symphony. Now I should have access to the database. So this is the Grand Library. I'm not seeing anyone here. Well, it wouldn't hurt to browse the archive.
Thank you for leading the way, Rover. What a magnificent place to set foot in. Extensive, exhaustive. Oh, how I want to carve the place inside out and blow it all to shreds. Thought you'd seem a bit more surprised. I wonder why. So you've laid a trap for me. Ha! 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 Ah! Ha! Ha! Do you really think you can trap me here? What a shame I can't stay and play with you a bit longer. Till we meet again, dear friends.
You're not going anywhere.
All is fair in war. Huh.
Watch out!
Summer! All is fair in war. Did you just offer yourself up to be my prey? No, it's just the two of us. Still aware of that irrational arrogance. I just have a friendly reminder for you. Seeing is not always believing. Why are you just told you the truth? Don't jump to conclusions so soon. Why are you so stubborn? Why can't you place some of that trust in me? Or crush you to behave for once?
Swift and resolute. No hesitation.
So you knew I was following you all along, huh? My Elysium only breaks under coordinated attacks from both sides. I can never get rid of all these, so you've joined hands against me with... Miss, you're always so popular.
Are you all right, Rover?
Of course he is. How could I ever have... Consider my moment of failure a gift of sincerity, Rover. I trust you haven't forgotten our conversation earlier. Choose me. I'll tell you... I see. Then as the winners, would you be so kind as to tell me how you set me up?
Now I have retrieved the magistrate's message for me from the puzzle box. But it only points me to the Grand Library. There's no meeting time. Something... I've solved the puzzle. The discs have been rotated, and the two symbols are now glowing. With this glowing light, a shadow is cast onto two other symbols. The Black Tortoise of the North to the City Hall. and the time reads the Shichin of Cho and the wee hours of the morning.
It's been 3 days. We both made it on time. Allow me to formally introduce myself. I am Jinshi. It brings me great joy to see you, Rover. An emergency forced me to leave, and I only had the time to prepare some Yes, the Sentinel of Jinzhou is currently absent. Correct. The Sentinels guide and guard humanity as a symbol of our civil. When a region's Sentinel goes absent, chaos is bound to, and Jinzhou's Sentinel Jue is being held Yes, our thoughts are connected, to a certain degree. I can sense his memories, feelings, and surroundings, though not very clearly. Unfortunately, I haven't. Precisely. The Fraxidus plans to advance another lament and cause disasters worldwide. Overseer Scar had several objectives upon infiltrating Jinzhou. To track you down, to test your strengths, and to make you... They must have discovered your value, likely from one of Jue's prophecies. Should you refuse to join, the Fraxidus will likely want to eliminate you, so you don't get in their way. I have a plan to apprehend Scar. If you are willing to lend us a hand, I will ensure your safety during our cooperation. Thank you for your trust, Rover. Speaking of which, you seem to have already gathered a lot from the tokens. Impressive, Rover. The threat Jinzhou is facing is far worse than meets the eye. One of the Threnodians will soon be They are the enemies of human civilization. We have been doing our best to prevent the disaster. Indeed. You have defeated the Crownless and absorbed its echo with your bare hands. It is the tacit discord that embodies the concept of war. Resentment of the fallen, fright of the ignoble, those are the emotions that lay ground for its birth. The Crownless is a tacit discord that possesses. Jinzhou is a border city with an unbreakable will, and as you, however, meanwhile, Huanglong's records mention a hero with similar powers who saved to uncover your true identity. This could be a helpful lead to pursue. Yes, based on my own deduction and the prophecies of Jue. You mean the unfinished statue of Jue? I see. Do you mind letting me know what you remembered? Since it's related to our Sentinel, I might be able to help. Rover, the memories of which you speak. As I mentioned earlier, I can resonate with Jue, our Sentinel. Your recollections, they align with what I've witnessed in Jue's memories. Yes, I do remember seeing something similar. I believe it had truly happened. In other words, you may be the person mentioned in the unwavering presence by our Sentinel's side. Resonators tend to live a longer lifespan. So many mysteries about you remain unsolved, and your age is just one of the unknowns. Sorry, but I don't know. Jue's last piece of info. I pray you will find your answers. The Threnodian is resurrecting, and our nation is in grave danger. This reminds me of the Threnodian War all too much. Perhaps this has something to do with your mysterious appearance in Jinzhou. Not really. I'm just presenting whatever lead I have about you. Thank you for considering lending us a hand. Your help is much appreciated. But please, they are my people,
and the responsibility to keep them safe should fall on— I am saying this because I have faith in my abilities, and even more so in— You deserve to make your own decision about this after uncovering your I appreciate everything you've done for us during the— Once it all settles, I am ready to accommodate and assist in whatever future— If you ever need me again, you need only ask. Let's keep this a secret between the two of us. How does that sound? Scar, you are now under arrest for committing multiple felonies in Huanglong. Do you have anything to say?
What do I want to say? Let's cut to the chase, Madam Magistrate.
Very well. You will answer—
Sure, why not? What do you want to know?
You kidnapped Jue and revived the Threnodian, accelerating the next lament. Stop dreaming you can force Rover to join you.
How confident you sound.
Thank you for your concern. I have one last question for you. Abducting Jue,
Unless I'm not the only overseer, I have answered all your questions with full honesty. You can try to stop us with all you have. Now, I have one question for you. You seem convinced we caused—
About Jue.
Come closer and I'll tell you, Madam.
How dare you! Madam Magistrate, I do—
No.
Shocked, aren't you? But there's more. What if I told you your sentinel had made this prophecy a long, long time ago? Your all-seeing sentinel abandoned— We're merely adding a touch of extra— Rover, care for a wager? I know you've been searching for answers about your past, and I've got news for you.
Watch out!
You are one of us, the Black Lambs, and you have been chosen to join us, ushering in the new world. Once you discover what you really are, you will come to us with no hesitation. The Fraxidus awaits your arrival with open arms, and I look forward to that day in sincere anticipation.
Sorry, Rover. What he meant— Is it a ploy to create distrust? Jue is the guardian sent— While I am the final decision, Jue can predict the future. While justice may not be for that, in addition, Rover, to the Awakened One. I suppose so. But the ongoing war has made it a very— Since you won't need to go there right now, I know you're here for clues. Have you heard about the Black Shores? It's an organization shrouded upon your awakening, but please don't worry. While operating in secrecy, they have been monitoring the situation in thanks to their extra help. This Blake Bloom is their symbol. The black— Yes, I suppose this photo is yours to keep. Rover, are you all right? I see. The Black Shores must have since you are likely being closely monitored by. I suggest keeping an eye out for the Black Shore members. I'll do my best to find Jue and tell you everything I learned from it once This is my promise. Yes. Please leave it to me. Sanhua.
Yes, Madam Magistrate.
I will be going on a temporary leave. During my absence...
Understood. Should I continue protecting that rover?
No need. Both Chanli and I will be away, and there will be more...
Is Lady Chongli leaving for the capital? Please pardon my intrusion, but he just...
Regarding that incident, we tried to warn him if he runs into another powerful enemy like Scar. Sanhua, you can place more trust in
Understood. I will, my lady. No matter what happens, my sword is always yours.
Both the interrogation and my appointed meeting with Rover have already finished.
Scar only needed the two of you as his audience. We already knew what he wanted.
He decrypted every message we intended to convey. It's only proper you meet him in such intricate puzzles. I guess only...
No detail is too small. I'm sure he understands. If everything goes according to the prophecies of Jue. So, what did our captive from the Fraxidus tell?
That Jue had predicted I will have to fight it one day. A fight that will shape Jinzhou's future.
Well, that is unexpected.
Can't say I am. I had suspected as much.
Where was it when you last sensed its...
It was... in Mount Firmament.
The place where the first people of Jinzhou lived. And
I'll find Jue and bring it back as soon...
Our enemies could have planned it as a trap.
I understand. I will not let anything, or...
Would you let what you heard from Scar sway your determination?
No. He cannot ever turn me against. I am the magistrate of Jinzhou. Appointed, the prophecy speaks of a decisive incident for Jinzhou's future. My job remains unchanged.
Is that your final answer?
A single strand's neglect births mountain. The safest option is for me to go in person.
Very well. Since we are already mid-game, this time, I shall be a pawn in remember. I will always stick.
Am I a player or a mere pawn? I suppose there is no difference at this point. No matter what, I will do what I must.